Okay, let's dive in. So, if you're tapped into the gaming world, you kind of know June means Summer Game Fest, right?
Absolutely.
It's really stepped up. Filled that gap left by E3. Definitely become, well, the central period for developers, for publishers to show off what's next. It's always it's a fire hose of trailers, announcements, all sorts of reveals. So we've pulled together a whole stack of sources, covering everything from the big SGF Live kickoff to the smaller showcases, indies, PC stuff, platform events. And our mission today, just dive deep into all this material, try and cut through the noise and pull out the really important nuggets, the insights. So you're fully briefed on what's coming in gaming fast.
And, what's really fascinating this year looking at the sources is just how spread out the news is becoming. I mean, sure, the main SGF Live keynote with Jeff Keighley, that's still a central hub.
Right.
But the sources really emphasize that Summer Game Fest is now, like, a collection of different events. We saw big reveals, not just there, but across dedicated streams, too. Like the Accessibility Summer Showcase. Great stuff there.
Oh, yeah. Highlighting accessibility. Important.
Yeah, totally. And Day of the Devs for unique indies, the Wholesome Direct for those cozy games, the PC gaming show. Plus, the big players, PlayStation, Xbox, they often drop their own news around this time, adds more layers. So this distributed nature, that's a key takeaway from the sources. It means you really have to look beyond just one stream to, get the whole picture.
Absolutely. And that distributed approach makes our deep dive even more crucial. So, okay, let's start piecing together some standouts. Across the whole SGF period, using all our sources, the main SGF live show definitely has some heavy hitters. For instance, Mortal Shell 2 got a big push. Our sources describe that first look as, brutal. They're emphasizing expanded combat, deeper weapon systems, and a more open, interconnected world.
Yeah.
Coming in 2026 for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. So that signals, the continued strength of that whole Souls-like genre.
Definitely evolving.
And speaking of anticipated games, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, finally got a firm release date for PS5, June 26th, 2025, which is, really soon.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. The sources detailed a new trailer, seemed very focused on characters, hinting at where Kojima's taking that story next.
Interesting. But it wasn't all just sequels and updates, right? The sources also picked up on some intriguing new titles across the shows.
Yeah, like what?
Well, for fans of, say, Grand Strategy or maybe Game of Thrones lore, Game of Thrones, War for Westeros was revealed, a new real-time strategy game.
Oh, okay, RTS.
And moving beyond the big shows, sources covering Day of the Devs pointed to unique indies, like Koira. Look beautiful, hand-drawn adventure, wolf in a spirit farm. Really shows the creativity outside AAA.
Right, those indie showcases are vital.
Totally. And if you look at the PC gaming show sources, they highlighted stuff like Chronicles, Medieval, teasing really ambitious, large-scale battles. Got people talking about the production values, though it's heading to early access in 2026. So it really underscores that STF covers everything, massive franchises right down to passion projects.
And sometimes you get stuff that's just completely unexpected. Crossovers. The sources covering the main SGF show mentioned Sonic Racing. Crossworlds.
Oh, yeah.
Revealed a truly wild roster. Hatsune Miku, Ichiban Kasuga from Like a Dragon, Joker from Persona 5, even Steve from Minecraft.
It's eclectic.
Right. That specific lineup feels noteworthy. It's not just characters, it might signal Sega and partners embracing these really surprising cross-promotions.
Interesting angle.
We also saw those shorter focused showcases, wholesome, direct, highlighted gems like Lego Voyagers from the folks who did Lego Builder's Journey. It's co-op, has a Friends Pass feature.
The Friends Pass model.
Exactly.
Yes.
Small detail, but the sources picking up on that business strategy is interesting. Oh, and sources covering standalone developer news also confirmed Lies of P Overture, that prequel expansion, launched the same day as the main show. Bit of a shadow drop.
Right. So, okay, if we try and connect all this back to the bigger picture, Summer Game Fest 2025, looking across all the source material, it really presented this sprawling look at the near and midterm future of gaming.
Definitely sprawling.
We saw big sequels reinforcing popular genres, long-awaited games finally getting dates, ambitious new IP pushing boundaries, unexpected team-ups, alongside just delightful indie projects.
A real mix.
Exactly. So understanding this whole array of announcements, from the main stage right down to the smaller showcases, it really gives you, the listener, a comprehensive preview. You see the diversity, the excitement coming our way across all sorts of platforms and genres.
So what does this all mean then, wrapping up?
Well, it raises an important question, I think, something for you to consider. With this sheer volume of announcements now scattered across so many different individual showcases over several days, does this decentralized approach actually make it harder, or maybe easier for players like you to discover the games you'll truly care about down the line?